You know, if you're anywhere under Master Tier GM, this is probably the most perfect champion you can play. No one knows what she does. Your teammates don't know what she does. If only you do, then you have a big advantage. So, alright, so for this lane, we're playing against Caitlyn Lux, one of the most feared matchups in the bot lane, right? Because they have a lot of range, a lot of poke. They're very oppressive, and we have a Soraka, which is very weak against that. And as Nilah, obviously, we are very weak against it as well because we are low ranged. So what you're going to want to do is to get EXP early game and just call it a day. Like right here, we're going to want to make sure that we ward this bush because it's very important that we know the enemy positioning. Like if they're in a bush or something, can we dodge that E? I'm going to try and get this minion right here with Q, and then this one as well. Auto, because we know Lux doesn't have E. We still take a Caitlyn auto to the face, and we're gonna have to be a bit careful after that. Like, as long as we get like most of the CS under tower, then we're good. Just don't try to like lose too much. So right here, this is gonna be really hard to get. Gonna give up the first one and instead go for the second minion, because the first one is it's like pretty much a doomed cause. And then Caitlyn's hitting us, obviously. Gonna fight back here now that we're level 2. Dodge the Lux spells with I'm gonna cleanse this ignite. Dodge the Lux spells with my E, and then let's just get out of here first. Walk the safe way back, no need to greed. Took a pretty good trade right there. I mean, Lux ignited us and Caitlyn is now low. Again, gonna want to be careful. Unlucky that Soraka took our minion right there, otherwise it would be good for us. Okay, so again, we're on the turret now. Gonna have to try and get as many minions as possible. If you don't get it, it's okay. Just remember not to die, not to take too much poke, and the game is okay. Okay, so we're level 3 soon. We have our second E charge back. Remember that you never really want to fight unless you have 2 charges of E. So right now we only have 1. Just try to farm. Okay, so we get hit by that. That's not good. But at the end of the day, we do have Soraka, so it's okay. I mean, this gank seems like a nothing burger. Like, I don't think we can get much from this. Like, we just don't have CC. And, I mean, it's really bad to force it. Like, Kane's kind of trolling here. Okay, so I got that kill onto her. I'm gonna pop my E here because I have my W now after getting a blue buff. Like I have enough mana, and then we're just gonna turn the fight after we get enough Conqueror stacks to kill them all. So pretty good. But again, we didn't go with the Kane there because we knew that it would be really bad for us to go immediately because we have no CC, right? Obviously, why would we run into Caitlyn Lux like that? But after our Kane tanked all the damage, including the snowball, we then have enough damage to kill them because the enemies lack damage now. So that was the thought process behind it. Just be patient. You don't have to go for every single play immediately. You can kind of just wait it out and see how things go, right? So, and then because throughout that play, I think I saw Kane just spam pinging us or something, like pinging missing. We're just going to mute him. We know that the Kane has bad communication, and it's like the same thing in every single elo, right? There always will be people like this. Most of the time, it's going to be junglers. I'm not saying I hate junglers, but they are the repeat offenders, most common people who flame you. So we're going to mute that guy. We don't want to do whatever he wants to do, right? Because he's more likely to ruin the game than the average person. So we're going to try and decide what's good for us. And right now I have 3 kills. I have a BF sword, which makes me really strong. I'm going to make plays on my own here because basically like every single fed that we take should be good just because we are this fed. But we still want to be a bit careful here. Like we have a lot more farm than Caitlyn because we have been focusing more on the farming department, right? So Lux hits us here. She doesn't use her second part of her E. I don't know why, but she should have. So yeah, we want the wave to be on our side. Soraka should stop hitting the minions here. We want the wave on our side because we are shorter ranged. If the wave is at their turret, then it's really hard for us to fight. Okay, right here, Soraka silences the Caitlyn. Gonna pop my W here. Finish off the Caitlyn. Okay, and then Lux is dead as well. Alright, so this is really good for us. Caitlyn basically killed herself and Lux in order to kill the Soraka for a 2-for-1, so it's really, really worth. Okay, so now we're gonna hit the turret here. Nunu is here, we're gonna back off. Alright, so I guess I'll just recall here then. We have a good wave state here. We can freeze it. So what is a freeze, right? A freeze is when you kind of just have less minions than the enemy, so their minions kills yours faster, and it leads to the minion wave being stuck at your side, right? So please don't hit my minions. Please don't break this freeze. Although I think she already did break it. There's not enough minions now. So this wave is going to be here for a little longer. We're going to be able to deny the enemies some gold and EXP, right? They lost like maybe like 3 or 4 minions from that. And the wave is on our side, which is really good for us because, again, we are shorter ranged. We don't want to be up against the enemy tower, farming under their tower when we have to go melee to hit them, basically. So it's always safer for us to just be here. If they go in on my Soraka here, I will most likely go on to them. But if they don't, then we're just going to keep farming and look for a better opportunity. We're just going to wait, right? So right here, same thing. Wave is on our side. It's so safe. We can't get ganked when the wave is on our side. And the enemies are always in trouble because they have to walk up to farm. Soraka is kind of just losing her full HP bar here, which I don't really like. But it's okay. I don't know. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I wouldn't have blocked it then. She could just block it and recall. But yeah, again, the wave is still on our side here because the enemies keep wanting to hit the minions. Like, Lux throws her spells, Caitlyn will throw a Q to try and farm because they're forced to kind of just stand in a bad position, right? So yeah, I don't understand what's going on here, but I'm going to flash. And then I'm going to go on the Caitlyn here after I know that the Lux is going to die. Okay, nice. Nunu tried to get greedy and hit both of us, so he missed the snowball. And we didn't really have to force that because the wave was on our side, but I guess there's nothing wrong with that. We got 2 kills. Nunu is here trying to stop us. Let's just recall. Alright, so normally I don't condone going IE second because usually you're not this ahead, but we are really, really ahead and... Okay, Soraka safe. We are really ahead and they have like a squishy team, right? So I'm gonna go IE here second most likely because we can afford the BF sword. And then after IE, we're gonna definitely go shield bow for some defensive. And then go Death Stance, most likely. Alright, so have to dodge their abilities because like they do a lot of poke damage. And then we don't really want to fight until we have our ultimate. So for now, we're gonna have to suffer. I'm gonna W here so I don't get hit by all the Caitlyn auto damage, like her headshots hurt. And it's okay, right? We're just gonna wait for our W to be up again and then we can fight. Caitlyn Lux will be very annoying. You have to be very patient. Not just in this matchup, but all matchups in general, you have to be quite patient as Nilah in order to win it. But just know that like the patience will reward you. You'll be stomping them later on after lane. Even now we can stop them as long as we have ults. So right here, I'm going to look for an ult onto them. Alright, nice double ult. I'm going to cleanse the snare from Lux. Okay, that's kind of unlucky. She's 1 HP, but it's okay. Like, you see what I mean, though? Every time we have ult up, we have W up, we can just kill them whenever we want. So it's the patience game. If you can kind of, like, convince yourself to be like, hey, you know, if I don't have ult, I'm going to stay back and just farm, your win rate with Nilah will be much higher, and you can climb so easily to get out of whatever elo you want to get out of. Up to a limit, of course, of, like, Master Tier GM, where players actually know how to play against Nilah. So, you know, if you're anywhere under Master Tier GM, this is probably the most perfect champion you can play. No one knows what she does. Your teammates don't know what she does. If only you do, then you have a big advantage. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to go back to lane here with an extra pickaxe. I don't have cleanse now, obviously. So if we get by a CC, it's going to be like very painful. Like if Lux hits me with a Q or something. Our Soraka is dead here. I mean, honestly, our Soraka is building really weirdly, and you know she hasn't been the best all game, so we're just gonna have to ignore that. We can solo carry games as Nilah, so just don't focus on your support. Like if your support is playing bad, like whatever, man. If you're fed, it doesn't matter. Like just focus on your own game. Like I still have 100 CS, most CS in the game. We're gonna try and get more here, but you know, don't walk up too far. You don't have ultimate. It's really hard to fight. Luckily though, I don't think the enemies are really pressuring that hard. It's just the same thing as last time, right? Enemies have poke over us, it's fine. We just wait for ult, wait for our W to be up, then we can fight again. Same formula. It's a really easy formula to follow. Enemies will always push up. You'll find your opportunity and find your chance. You just have to be patient for it. So Caitlyn probably wants to back here. I'm guessing she has like boots or something. But we're going to try and push now because we are so strong. We're really close to IE. I'm not gonna worry about what Soraka's doing right here, though. She can do her own thing. Most of the time, if your support is bad, just use them as bait. So what do I mean by use them as bait? I mean, if they want to get caught, then you wait for the enemies to use all their spells onto your support, then you fight, right? That's the best way. That's the safest way to fight because you won't be taking as much damage since the enemies used all their spells. Like right here, I can't really do much. I don't know what Caitlyn is doing, but I'm gonna stay back because Nunu could be here. We saw him bot side. If he rolls a snowball on me while I have no cleanse, I could easily die. So let's just play safe for that. Respect the Nunu gank and just farm waves. We're really ahead already. We're not really in a rush, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is right here using support as bait, right? They just use their spells on Soraka. I mean, I think I'm gonna be safe here because I have my Shen. Okay, nice. I wish I got that red buff, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Don't think we can kill the Caitlyn unless Shen hits a crazy E right here. Not good. Okay. No GPQ. We're gonna kind of run away here, dodge the Caitlyn Q. We can definitely fight right now. I mean, Shen has his thing. I have my W as well. Alright, nice. She overchased, right? She got really greedy right there. You know, I'm waiting for my cooldown. What are you waiting for, right, Caitlyn? I'm just waiting for my W. Okay, so right now lane phase is still going on, but it should end soon as plates go down at 14 minutes. Like, we should just take this tower. And I most likely will stay side lane though, because this is the thing I really like doing when I'm playing in any elo below master tier, split pushing as Nilah whenever you're ahead. Nilah's really strong. She has bonus EXP in her passive, so she can kind of rival the levels of a solo laner or jungler. So if you split push as Nilah and you can drop pressure, or if your enemies, or if the enemies kind of just don't, okay, well, let me go in here first. Okay, just like small poke damage onto them, right? Because I found an opportunity to get on the Caitlyn. Okay. I had to cleanse that. I'm gonna block this for Soraka. Anyways, I just want to get the turret there and kind of just do poke damage to them. Soraka heals me, she can recall, I can just stay. Enemies are pretty low, so I can pressure here, but what was I saying before? Right, split pushing. So as Nilah, if you split push, it's very strong in low elo. These tier 2 towers are worth so much gold. Like, each one is 700 gold. That's a lot, right? And if you stay on the side lanes, you can farm minion waves pretty easily. No one can really hurt you. 16 minutes, we have 150 CS. That's really good by my standards, at least. We're farming really well, so the side lane is usually safer for you because you are a champion that can fight. Like, normal ADCs and supports like Caitlyn Lux, they don't really want to stay bot lane. So they want to be mid, they want to be somewhere else. But Nilah can do that. She can stay in the side lane and just farm. Like, Soraka's mid here, but I don't want to be mid, because if I stay mid, I farm this wave. Can I really push this turret? Not really, right? It's really dangerous to stay mid because it's too accessible. Anyone can just come out of base and just gank me there. You know, Annie could do that, Nunu could do that. It's not safe. But side lane is kind of like Nilah's kind of comfort zone, right? If you are stronger than the enemies, because you can always outplay them in the side lane. If they send a lot of people for you, you can just fight back, and you know, you can waste your time. You can kill them. Same thing for if they send too many people up top lane, right? Like if they try to kill my Shen, I can just push the bot lane turret. So right here, I don't know if this is ward, maybe it is, but I'm gonna try and kill her here. I was really close. It's okay though. Almost got her. A lot of them are just like 1 HP half the times, but it's okay. Nothing to it. Just got a little bit unlucky. I think if I had a little bit more movement speed, I could have killed her there, because I would catch up to her in time with my ult. I'm gonna stay because my entire team is here. I'm just gonna kill this wave right here. Don't want to miss it. Alright, but how close am I to shield bow? Always look at your items to see how much you need for them. So I need 700 gold. That's like quite a few waves, or like just 1 tier 2 tower. So, oh my god, what is this? She's kind of just here alone. Is she a psychopath? Oh wait, it's a Lux here. Okay, she's just dead. Caitlyn is going to be here. I mean, Caitlyn can't do much to me. I think I'm just going to keep pushing waves. Keeping her here is not bad. Like, she doesn't want to be here, but I keep her here, it's really good. She spawns. See, the camps are spawning Krugs and Red. I don't think I'm going to go for Red, but I can definitely go for Krugs here. Like, Krugs are pretty easy for me to take. I'm going to have to try and confirm that I get these Krugs, though. Like, wouldn't want to give Caitlyn free gold, but it's okay. Red buff, maybe? Nunu is not coming here yet. Like, he's just going mid. I think he's coming here, actually. I hope there's no ward. If there's no ward, I can kill him here. But just to be safe. Okay. Nice. Ult him here. Nice. Okay, then we can get the red buff as well. So that's really good. Let's just go back bot lane now. Go for maybe this control ward first. I see the enemies coming. I'm just gonna run. And then Annie's right here. I'm not gonna worry about that. I think I'm pretty far. I'm just gonna hit this wave instead. They can do what they want. I'm gonna get my gold. And then just recall here. It's like we have really, really good farm. You see, I'm not doing anything special. It's not like I'm doing like a crazy showcase of mechanics, just using like basically knowledge to win this game. And then we're gonna go Death Stance here. Death Stance is gonna make us really tanky, gonna help us reduce damage or immediate damage at least, so that we take damage over time. Sorry, I had a spaz right there. So really good against like their comp that is like high burst. Death Stance is really useful, and then I probably just buy a Merc Treads at some point. But I don't need it for now because I have Cleanse. And Enryu is trying to take our tower, maybe? Okay, I'm just gonna... I mean, surely it's not good for him, right? Like he just... I mean, I guess. I don't know if that's even worth for him, but I guess so. He used a lot for that. I'm not gonna walk up. I'm gonna wait for my W to be up again. That's like 20 seconds. It's like the safest when I have my W up. If I don't have W up, it's not real. Okay. Alright. I mean, I don't know what my Soraka did to that Annie, but she really hates her enough to just like die for her. So, you know, maybe we actually just don't fight this anymore. Might be a trap right here. Could be dangerous. Okay, there's no trap. Not an Otacon. Just okay, they got dragon. I am being assaulted on right now. Okay. Gotta run. Okay, just did like a fast one on her. Man, I died, but surely they all get punished for this. Like, they're using so much on me. This is really bad, by the way. You don't want to die and then spawn and die again, but this is like kind of like a special scenario where the enemy team is just sending for me. Like, they're willing to give up a lot for me, which is really weird. Like, my Tryndamere is taking down their entire base right here, and we kill them all, most likely. So it's not worth for them, but we just got fanboyed, and that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, Otacon, an inhibitor, and we got like 3 kills for it. So, or maybe we don't get an inhibitor, but that's fine. It's too early to take a mid inhib anyways. They're just gonna farm it. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'm gonna build Death Stance here. Death Stance will help us survive those situations much better. We're gonna be much tankier than we are. We are not in a rush to finish our 100% crit because we are way ahead of the curve. Like it's only Nunu that's splitting tank. We can deal with the other people. So don't worry. Just focus on farming here. I mean, I hope my Shen doesn't take all my farm. Like, okay, nice. We're working towards our 4th item. Once we have Death Stance, I believe we can 1v5 with Cleanse and Flash, because we'll be very strong. So, if I didn't die those 2 times, I could have like 250 CS right now, but we only have 222. But we can work on it. Not a big deal. Like, we're still really ahead. As long as we don't keep chain dying, then we're fine. Did make like 2 mistakes though, so I'm gonna try and make up for that by playing safer. Nunu is for sure going to be still bot lane. Like his red buff is up, he's probably taking it right now. It's not really safe for me to walk up. It might look safe because no one is defending this tower, but we don't know where the enemies are. And this tier 2 tower is too close to the enemy territory. Like you see Caitlyn's right there. Is there anyone else though? Probably not because they're fighting top now. So you always have to look at the map when you want to do something like this. Just be more aware. Like do the thing that you need to do, right? Like Caitlyn's probably still here defending the tier 2 tower, and Nunu might be coming for me. So okay, like Caitlyn's right here. Okay, like this is fanboy behavior, and they're gonna get punished for it this time because I actually have my ult. Okay, so we killed them. Didn't play scared there. I just used Cleanse. I know I have Cleanse, so I can win that. If I don't have Cleanse, it's a bit sketchy because I'll just get CC'd, like perma CC'd. But yeah. The fanboys died this time because I have Cleanse up, I have my ult up. All good. We're gonna take this tier 2 tower finally. Unfortunately, I have to share this gold though. Unfortunately, I have to share the gold with Soraka, which is like not my favorite thing to do because like my Soraka's not that useful, but it's okay. Okay, we're gonna kill both of them here, I think. Yeah, I'm really slow. My attack speed got slowed by the Nunu. Okay, so yeah. that was kind of like a mechanical outplay. You shouldn't be able to do that like immediately after picking up Nilah. I played a lot of Nilah games. I went in there because I knew I could outdamage them and kill them, right? Because I have W up. You're not required to know that. You're not required to go for a play like that, so don't worry. But yeah, now we're gonna try and go for Last Whisper, because they are stacking armor. So I'm gonna go for Mortal Reminder here, I think, because they do have a bit of healing, but I don't have to because like it would be nice, right? Because I have a lot of gold, so I should go for Immortal. But you don't have to here because it's just GP and new healing, which is not that big of a deal. And now we're gonna go back bot again. You see this game, I haven't left bot lane at all. Did I visit mid or top at all? Not really. I simply just played a macro game in one lane and it worked out for me, right? You can do this every game because like every single game, this is like a repeatable pattern. You don't need to like go mid lane, you don't need to go top lane unless there's like a Baron objective up or something like that. You just need to keep your farm up and you can do that in one lane alone. You know, with the exception of maybe taking jungle camps. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't ever go to other lanes, but to simplify the game, to climb, you don't need to do anything else. Like don't do too much. Just do the bare minimum, which is what I'm doing this game. Alright, Annie's just dead. Like she just keeps running it down to try and kill Soraka. I don't really get it, but maybe it's like a Soraka thing. People just want to kill her because her heals are very annoying. So yeah, people are coming to us. Gonna want to be a bit careful, but without Annie, I'm not that scared. It's just new snowball at this point. I missed my Q? When did I miss my Q? I guess it's like weird, but yeah, I missed a little damage there, or I should say a lot of damage there because I didn't have my Q up. My Q enhanced auto. Don't think it's smart diving this, but I guess you're going for a hard steel stack, so whatever. But yeah, I don't want to be caught in the crossfire. Alright, and then that's a lot of damage onto her. I think I'm just going to focus the tower here. But after this GP walks up, then I can focus the GP. Okay, I'm not going to flash for that, I think. Not really worth my flash, just in case the game keeps going. But yeah, this is pretty much the game. You'll see that I think for like 99% of the time, I stayed right in my lane. I didn't even leave at all. I simply just kept fighting them. And so yeah, that's all. This is a repeatable process in every single game you play. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.